folks, we're with Darrell Knowles. Darrell, it's a real pleasure having the opportunity to go lobster fishing with you. This is the first time I've ever gone lobster fishing, folks. You know all those delicacy lobster you get in Toronto and all across the world? Some of the best lobster fishing is right here near my hometown of Bathurst, and we're going to go catch some.
Hey,
drop her down!
Darrell and his family have been fishing lobster in this area for generations, and there are stories of difficulties getting boats into the water, traps being lost, large storms, and it's only until recently he has been able to purchase a new boat and incorporate some of the newer technology. Darrell has lived in Stonehaven for most of his life. That is, when he wasn't playing hockey professionally. And did you know that Darrell was a cast member on the movie Slapshot with the Hansons? And after his successful international hockey career, he's back in Stonehaven to continue the family tradition.
well, we make them ourselves.
Really?
And the only part that we buy is your bows here, which are ash, which bends easy, and I buy the webbing for the front. Like everybody has different models of traps, and these are hardwood palings on the bottom. That's your ash, and then we have spruce slats. And we buy our wire and our escape hatches, and we do all the lacing and the building ourselves. And I would say about 7-8 years, like your trap's pretty well done.
Really?
You know.
So they come in the trap here now. Let's just explain this to people.
Okay.
And I'm kind of a.
Okay, they come in here. They come in these heads here, and then they feed on the bait.
Yeah.
Then when they try and get out, they can't. So this is called the back. This is called your kitchen part, and this is the back parlor.
Okay.
So when they get back there, it's pretty hard to get back
Yeah, once
out.
they're in there, they're stuck for good.
Like sometimes you haul a trap up and there's no bait left, so I mean there has to have been a lot of small lobsters in there. And these are your escape hatches there. That's government rule there.
Okay, so it gives the small ones a chance so that they can get bigger. Or you got to make sure that you have viability for the future.
Oh, there's a couple of nice ones.
Oh, look at that. Now, is that a male or female?
It's a female.
How can you tell if it's a female?
Get the soft flippers up here.
Okay.
And a wide tail.
And a wide tail.
And a smaller claw.
Even if they're not spawned, we still have to throw them back because they're the big females. And this is the measure that the government came out with. If it's in between this here, that line there, and it's over this here, over your next, I think it's 129 millimeter to 115, that goes back into the sea. Because even if it's not spawned.
Really? Well,
yeah,
it's a big one.
And that's your reproduction. That's about 5 pounds or so. Sweet. See you next year.
Folks, we've had a great day with the fishing musicians, Darrell and Mike. What a wicked time lobster fishing, my first time. This is what it's all about. This big fella is going to be tasty for someone.
Keep your guitars in tune. We'll be right back with the fishing musicians.
After you catch the lobster, you gotta cook them, and you have to eat them. That's the best part.
These are a canner lobster. There was a few markets mixed up with them, but I like these. These are around £1 pound. Very good eating lobster. There. So now is what I do now is just take this 2 gallons of water, put it in here. I bring my water to a boil. I put in 2 cups. I use a cup per gallon, and I bring it to a boil. And then after it comes to a boil, you put your lobsters in, and then you wait for another boil. You wait till it boils again, and then you time it. There it's at a full boil. Okay. So what I do is close that down, turn this burner down. Once it starts to boil over, you got a good boil on. Right, so. And from there, I'm going to give it 17 minutes because they're a little bigger. Time that. Right, so. And then, the reason you have that, you don't forget. And overboil.
Baby, won't you let me take you on a big
there. What I do is mix up a salt brine, and I put about a half a cup of, maybe not even there, it's only a small batch, just to salt the water a bit, like so, and turn that on, ice cold water, and then after the lobsters are done, I just put them in there, it stops them cooking right away, and then they start to soak up the juice. Oof. There. There's your nice lobster.
Okay, and drop them in.
Okay? Yep. Easy. Alright, make sure they're underwater good. When I take them out of the water after they're soaked, I lay them on their backs.
There, you got them cooked. It's time to eat them. Darrell and his wife Linda have got everything set up for us. But how do you open these things? Well, let's learn from a pro.
Yep. Now, a lot of them use like nut crackers, but the old-fashioned way is right like this here, top of the knuckle. Okay?
Watch your finger, watch your finger.
There, break that off. There's your meat.
And that is one tasty lobster. Thanks to Darrell and Linda for hosting us.